The industry believes that in the next little while, we're going to get to the point where we're going to not just have human scientists, but we're going to have AI scientists. So the industry believes that you'll have like 1,000 people at OpenAI and you'll have 100,000 AI scientists. Now, let's assume these AI scientists are as good as the humans or even better. And this is the slope of innovation. And I already told you it's a factor of 10 per year, which is mind-boggling. What happens when you add a million AI scientists? Presumably the slope goes like this, okay? Now, let's assume, for purposes of with it, the US gets its act together, highly unlikely, and we're actually doing this. We have all the data centers and so forth, and we've just done this. And China is 6 months behind. Now, everyone here would say, no problem. 6 months, not very much. In network effect businesses, when the slope of growth is this, you never catch up, okay? So this means that when America gets to the point where something new that could completely destroy the country of China occurs, China would have a 6-month latency or more.
Or vice versa.
Or vice versa, and obviously it's vice versa. So the first thing you conclude is that America should win the race for superintelligence. That's kind of obvious. But the real question is, how do you manage the global partnerships? And one obvious thing to do is say, well, what would China, in the scenario where we're ahead, what is the first thing China would do? The first thing is that they would try to steal the intellectual property. The second thing that they would do is try to modify the weights. That's called an adversarial attack. That might work. So let's say that they don't work, and we're nearing the point of total intellectual dominance, right? That we're building 1,000 Einsteins and 1,000 Leonardo da Vinci's much ahead of them. What are China's options? A preparatory attack, a preliminary attack. So you see in this logic, this is inherently destabilizing to world order.